You familiar with Rivergate? Gallatin Road, just keep straight, and it's literally right off of Gallatin Road. As soon as you get into Hendersonville. So you gotta get there. You gotta get there. We've been knowing you, dealing with you for years. So now it's time for you to make a decision. He said it's not mandatory to work on the Sabbath, right? All right, so this is what you gotta do. Read that.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 59. I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimonies.
Right, because you thought on your ways. You heard the good gospel that you're an Israelite. You're from the tribe, what tribe you from? Tribe of Judah, right? You thought on your ways. Read.
I made haste.
Now you got to do what?
I made haste.
Got to make haste. Read.
And delayed not to keep thy commandments.
And delayed not to keep God's commandments. So what's one of the commandments? It's doing what? What's the fourth commandment? Give me that. Fourth commandment. Give me the fourth commandment. What's the fourth commandment in the Bible? Exodus chapter 20. Okay, we gonna refresh your memory, right? Read what you got.
Exodus, remember the Sabbath day.
Why does it say we gotta remember the Sabbath day? Why?
I stopped it. Oh, it wasn't recording.
Right, that's right. But why did it say remember specifically? If you need to remember something, that means you did what? You forgot. That's it. It's that simple. You see what I'm saying? So the Bible says remember the Sabbath day, because it was going to come a point in time where we was going to forget the Sabbath day. We were going to say the Sabbath is every day. We was going to say the Sabbath is on Sunday. But no, the Sabbath starts when? Friday night to Saturday night, right? Friday sundown. Finish that up. Hey, y'all can come up. Y'all come up and look at these pictures. These pictures out here for y'all, okay? Read what you got.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Got to keep it holy. Mr. What's your name? Tony? Joseph? Mr. Joseph, right? Read.
6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work.
See that? So you retired from one job, you picked up another job, right? And you choosing to work 7 days, but the Bible said what?
6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work.
So if you want to work Sunday through Friday night, do it. That's what the Bible says. Work 6 days. Read.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. And in it thou shalt not do any work.
Thou shalt not do what?
Any work.
Can't do no work, right? Read, especially if it's not mandatory. Now, we're not telling anybody to quit their job and doing all that, no. But if you said it's not mandatory, right? So, hey, we got to make that change. You can tell them, hey, I need Saturday off. I need Friday night to Saturday night off. It's 1 day. They'll give you 1 day, right? Especially if it's not mandatory, all right? Mr. Joseph, read.
In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
All right, so Mr. Joseph understands the Sabbath day. So do you understand the Sabbath day? These your kids right here? Oh, praises, okay. Got beautiful kids. So what's your name, ma'am? Rakisha. Do you understand the Sabbath day? Have you ever been taught about the Sabbath day?
Yes, born and raised. It's a holy day.
That's right.
Remember that. That's why I don't work on Fridays. I don't work on Saturdays.
Okay.
I don't grow up like that.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Nothing goes on. No washing, no cooking, no none of that goes on Fridays.
That's right. That's right. So have you been keeping that though? Even though you might have grew up in it, do you still keep it to today? So you don't cook on the Sabbath day?
That's what I'm just telling my kids.
Oh yeah.
Actually, about chicken.
Got you. Okay. Understood. So let's explain it again. Read it from the top.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8.
This is what your mama is teaching y'all right here. Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. She's teaching y'all about the Sabbath day. The reason why y'all don't cook and clean on the Sabbath day is because God said not to. It's a law. Read.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Right,
so we don't work on Friday, from Friday night to Saturday night, There's no work going on, right? That's why your mom says she don't work on Fridays and Saturdays, because she understands the Sabbath day. Read.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day.
See that? That's it on that? Okay.
Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath
He
day,
blessed Sunday.
the Sabbath day.
So why do our people, y'all go to church on Sunday? But he blessed what day?
And the Lord blessed the Sabbath day
Blessed the Sabbath day. Read.
and hallowed it.
And hallowed it, meaning it's a separate day. So what you understanding to keep the Sabbath day, you know, you got to question yourself, why are we going to church on Sunday when the Sabbath, you understand that the Sabbath is from Friday night to Saturday night, right? That's the proper way to keep it, is congregate when? Go to Leviticus chapter 23, right? I'll show you that. You're supposed to gather together, or what's the word I'm looking for? Congregate. Yes, congregate not on Sunday, but on the Lord's Sabbath day. Read what you got.
Leviticus chapter 23 verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest.
So what's the 7th day of the week? What's the 7th day of the week? Saturday. It'd be Saturday, right? But it starts, we know the day starts at night. So Friday night, right, to Saturday night. Read.
In holy convocation.
Hey, what?
Holy
A
convocation.
convocation is a holy gathering. That's the day you're supposed to go to church. Rakisha, right? I got you. Read.
Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
Right, so Leviticus chapter 23 goes into our feast days, right? And one of those days is keeping the Sabbath day. Give me that Hebrews 4 and 10. Let me show you why it's important to keep the Sabbath day, right? What does the New Testament say? Read.
Hebrews chapter 4 verse 10. For he that is entered into his rest,
He that is entered into Christ's rest, read.
he also have ceased from his own works.
He did what?
Ceased from his own
Supposed
works.
to cease from your own works. Why? Read.
As God did from his. Let us labor therefore to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief.
See that? So if you're not keeping the commandments, you're not keeping the Sabbath day, you fall into the same examples of unbelief. We got to rest. Why? Because he rested on those days. You got to keep the Sabbath day. Why? Because Christ kept the Sabbath day. Did he keep Sunday? You don't read in the Bible where Christ kept Sunday, Rakisha. He kept the Sabbath day, right? So with you growing up knowing that we're supposed to keep the Sabbath day, right? In the commandments, you learned about the commandments too? Other commandments? So why do we now change to Sunday then? See Hosea.
I think it's just the man-made, something they just been so cultured to doing after so many years.
2 Corinthians 11.
Generation.
Right, but you was taught the truth, right? You said you was taught the Sabbath day. So why did you make the change? I know everybody else is following the ways of America, you know, but why did you turn from the Holy Commandment to following, I guess, everybody else?
Honestly, I think it was just something I was used to.
Oh, it ain't on there. I'm right on there.
If that I don't have no other way of explaining it.
Got you. Read that. Verse 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 4.
This is the problem, Rakisha. This is the problem. Read.
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus,
Another Jesus. So it says somebody's going to come and preach another Jesus. Read.
whom we have not preached,
Whom the prophets, the disciples, did not preach this Jesus. Read.
or if ye receive another spirit,
Another spirit. Read.
which ye have not received, or another gospel,
Or what?
another gospel,
Another gospel. That now the Sabbath is on what day? Sunday. That's another gospel. That's not the gospel in the Bible. That's not what Christ taught. Read.
which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him.
We're going to bear with him, meaning we're going to come out here and correct the people, or come out here and teach the people the correct way to come back. Come back to keeping the Sabbath as you learned before. Right? That's why the Bible says, remember the Sabbath day. Because you was going to grow up, even though you learned it as a little girl, right? You was going to grow up and forget it. So tonight, in 2021, Rakisha, you're learning the truth again. You got to come back and keep the commandments of God. You got to come back and keep the Sabbath. Right? We got a school right as soon as you get into Hendersonville, 20 minutes away from here. You live in right here, out this way. Hey, you straight down this road, you're going to hit our school. Straight down the road, you're going to hit our school. That it on that? Give me Matthew 7. Is it Matthew 7:21? Broad is the way. Yeah. So we learned this, right? You said another gospel. You said everybody following Christianity. Everybody following this. This is what we've been following for thousands of years, right? For hundreds of years, we've been learning that this man is Jesus, right? Who is this right here? Who is that? Who? He said Jesus. See that? Your son said that the white man is Jesus. Who is this? Your kids think the greatest man that ever walked the planet Earth is a white man.
They done been told the difference. And what they just said, if they just used to that, but I do my own history and my own teaching. They know that Jesus was Christ. They know that he
So if they know Jesus is black, why are they telling me that he's a white man? All right, how old are you? 11. So he understand. How old are you? 8 and 11. He understand. He should comprehend what you're teaching him. So if you're teaching him to keep the Sabbath day, you're teaching him that Jesus Christ is a black man, right? Why would he then turn around and be like, that's Jesus? See what I'm saying? So it's a disconnect somewhere. It's a disconnect somewhere. That's why you got to get to the school. You got to get to the school so that, hey, he could be around other young men. You could be around other young men, right? And learn the truth. Read what you got.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 21.
13.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate.
The straight gate is keeping the commandments of God. Read.
For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
See that? Broad and wide is the way. Everybody's following that path. Everybody's following Christianity. That's broad. Everybody's following America. Everybody's following politics. But it leads to what?
Leadeth to destruction.
Leads to destruction. So now it's time for you to do what? Come back home. It's time for you to come back home. Give me that Hosea 6:1. And be retaught all over again. Got to be retaught all over again. And teach your kids all over again the truth according to the Bible. Right? Read what you got.
Hosea chapter 6, verse 1. Come and let us return unto the Lord.
What we got to do?
Come and let us return unto the Lord.
It's time to return, Rakisha. It's time to return to the Lord. Read.
For he hath torn, and he will heal us.
He has torn us down as a nation of people. We on the bottom of society. How has he torn us down? Slavery. God did this to us for not keeping the Sabbath day. He did this to us for following another gospel, following another spirit. God put us in slavery. You understand that, right? That was a curse, according to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. We went into slavery with ships, right? We were sold. Look at this. Little boy being sold. Look at this. Little girl being sold. Even the Native Americans getting bashed up against the walls by the conquistadors, right? During the Spanish Inquisition. That happened to us. Why? Because God torn us. But he said he's going to do what?
He have torn, and he will heal us.
He will heal us, right? What's going to heal us, Rakisha? What do you think is the solution to the black and Hispanic community? That's right. Not only the Sabbath, but all of the commandments. That's right. You want to know what I want? Psalms 107 and 20. This is what's going to heal us. Listen to this, Rakisha. This is the solution. But our people have not learned as of yet. But we out here to teach you, okay? Read.
Psalms chapter 107, verse 20. He sent his word.
He did what?
He sent his word.
Preaching the word and teaching the word to you, and did what?
And healed them.
And did what?
Healed them.
Healed them. Our people are following another gospel, another word. But this is the true word right here. Right here off of Dixon Road. This is the truth, right here in North Nashville. Go back to where we was at.
Hosea chapter 6 verse 1. Come and let us return unto the Lord.
That's the time we living in now, to return to the Most High. It's time. Hey, at one point I had to return, because I grew up in Christianity. A lot of our brothers grew up in Christianity. If not in Christianity, we grew up in the streets, gangbangers, in and out of prison, in and out of jail, selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? We come from different walks of life. But hey, we got that wake-up call, just like you getting that wake-up call now, right? Just like Brother Joseph getting a wake-up call again, right? He's getting another chance. Read.
For he hath torn, and he will heal us. He hath smitten, and he will bind us up.
Right, he's gonna bind us up with the truth according to the Bible. Read.
After 2 days will he revive us. In the 3rd day, he will raise us up.
And that's the time we living in now. You see a young black man doing what? Coming out to the streets teaching. Because he promised that he would send the prophets out before destruction is coming. You see them went crazy a couple weeks but for the gas, right? I bet it was just crazy over here. Everybody trying to get gas. You know what I'm saying? Got people, got canisters trying to get gas. Hey, bags. You saw it. It was crazy. Food running low, right? Food shortages, water shortages. You know, hey, these are birthing pains, man, showing you, hey, it's time to get right. God is giving us signs, telling us, hey, it's time to get right in these last days. You understand that, okay? What you got?
And we shall live in his sight.
We're gonna do what?
Live in his sight.
So what makes us live? Give me that Proverbs. You know what I want? Give me that. What makes us live in his sight? Because we breathing right now, but a lot of people, they walking dead. They sleep. Right?
Work it out.
What makes us live? Read.
Proverbs chapter 7 verse 2. Keep my commandments and live.
What we gotta do?
Keep my commandments and live.
The black community, the Hispanic community, the Native American community gotta keep God's commandments. That's what's gonna give us life. That's what's gonna make us live.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road. Purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.